Oh, what's happening, brother?
What's up? Oh my God, I'm so high. I thought that you were calling me again. That phone call at the beginning is my favorite. I'm so happy that we got that recorded because that. First of all, you handled that a lot better than I thought you would. Like
Patience
I've
is a
been.
virtue, my son. I don't want to sound like Confucius and shit, but after a while, you're like, why do I get mad at this computer? I used to get mad at the computer, Jack. When I first started, it was living hell. And now they try to trick me again with the doctor's visits. They make you do appointments online and they want you to check in online. They want you to, the other day, they made me sign a contract online. I had to fucking drink coffee till 2 in the morning trying to figure that one out.
What do you mean? Like DocuSign? You just click. It says click here.
Yeah, sure. Come on, guy. What do you think? I don't know nothing.
What do you
The
do? You
least
get
I
pissed off
know,
at
the
like?
better.
Do you get pissed off at like parking garages where you have to pay with your credit card at the machine when you're leaving?
Yeah, I see if you could pay in the car on the way out, and I'd rather do that because once you're in the line, they can't mess with you. I put 20 Puerto Rican cars behind me. I beat the little Indian comes, he sees that. He ain't gonna worry about nothing else.
oh, oh my God. One of the angriest you got. Do you remember when we filmed the documentary? And
Yes.
so you gave me banana. It was like 4 in the morning. You gave me banana bread, and you got mad because you got lost driving to JFK.
Oh,
we
we're
had to,
driving to JFK. Oh my God. I remember I
and
went in
you're
directions and the guy's like, you gotta buy a sandwich. And I bought like a bagel that was 2 days old, but we ate it, dog. We were fucked up as a can of worms.
oh
What about how we pulled you out of Times Square like those Hamas are pulling Jews out of the music festival? Those poor people. I'm gonna say a prayer for them tonight. I've been
you,
praying
pre-
this shit
you
because this is it's fucking surreal. I don't want to, cause a holy war here, but all
no.
I know is get ready to rock and roll, little boys. We got the call. The big Jew called over to the little Jews and told them, take the money out of the fucking banks
Ooh,
and the fucking what's the most important thing? The box they put in the thing.
I have no idea what box are you
The
talking
safe
about.
deposit box.
Oh,
You
how I
Jews,
thought you were
don't
talking about
play
a
like you don't
Jewish
know.
thing.
Most Jews don't know about safe. They make believe, but they all got one of them and one in their uncle's name, and they got one in Israel, tax free. So I know how
We
it
don't put
works.
it at the bank though. We put it in the floorboards.
Oh, we in the floorboard under the yeshiva.
I
Everything's always hiding something. Good
can't
to
believe you
see
know
you,
yeshiva.
Tarzan.
It's good to see you, buddy.
Comedy was light last week.
I did a show in Connecticut, and I got high, but I haven't gotten high before a show in a little bit, and it was fun. Because I don't do crowd work, but there was this. I like when like there's a woman like not heckling, but this woman and I were like going back and forth, and it was a lot of fun. It was like DTF comedy or something. They filmed it. They're gonna put out some clips, so you might have some clips of me now. But it was really fun. I got to see. I told you guys last week. I got to see Seinfeld on Saturday.
And how was that?
Very interesting because I mean, I don't know. Like levels of comedian. It's subjective, but I would say he's like top 10 most influential stand-ups
Ever.
ever. I would say top 10 is pretty fair, and it was just cool to think about. He's 69 years old with hundreds of millions of dollars, and I have seen other like quote unquote famous comedians who are older and they kind of phone it in and it seems like they're doing jokes that they did in the 80s and he like was not doing that. I'm sure he threw a couple old jokes in there, but and it was something that I think you probably deal with and I can understand as a comic it would get frustrating, but people were just so excited to see him. Like you could just feel it in the audience that like just the fact that they were in the same room as him was very exciting for a lot of people.
You're a young guy, but I know you know this. Seinfeld went on a tear, and I was there to watch it all as a comic, And when the show came on the first season, I was fortunate, like you, to go see him into my comedy, 92. I went to see him early with a friend. She invited me, and she goes, I know you're a comedian. You're up and coming. I got tickets for Seinfeld. And it wasn't a date. She was my friend. I knew her boyfriend. She bought him, but he had to work. So
Oh,
she
okay.
asked him, and he goes, yeah, take Joey. He's a comic. And I was blown the fuck away what I saw. His jokes were very precision. I love his Rodney special.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking show over the years has been great. He toured with Tom Papa, which you thought he'd be opening, which I fucking love Tom.
I was hoping he'd be opening, yeah. The guy who opened for him, that was actually something that I haven't done in a while. Cause like the guy did like 15 minutes, but I haven't been like an audience member in a while. And something that I don't think I'm doing, I've been doing well, but like I feel like I should do more of like, even if I'm not hosting, like welcoming people as opposed to just going into straight jokes. He didn't really do this, but like to me, it was just like if you're there to see someone, like let's like get him in as like like welcoming like friends almost.
Well, hire DJ Khalid to jump around in the beginning. What are you bothering me for? Listen, whenever you have a situation as a feature actor or an opener, you read the goddamn room, guys. You read the goddamn room, but I'm no welcoming. If I want to be welcomed, I go to a welcome committee. When you walk into a state, the Kentucky welcoming committee, you go in there, they got a picture of Jack Daniels, whatever the fuck they do in Kentucky, little runaway Chinese people. I don't know. I don't fucking know. And every audience is different. Every room is different. I will
Right.
tell you what, I will give you guys great advice. I had opportunities from 94 to, et cetera, opening up for big acts. And when I got to LA for the first 2 years, I was opening up for like Paul Rodriguez on the weekends or the Latin Kings of Comedy, and whatever the fuck I was doing up in Modesto to keep the lights on.